Hi, Frugalistas and Dumpsterinos. I thought it would be fun to do another reaction video with all y'all. So I typed into the TikTok a little search bar, content for boomers. Personally, I don't like the term boomers. I find it disrespectful. I find it pejorative. I would like to be referred to as a baby boomer. I like the full term.
Calling all new boomer UGC and content creators. Okay, everyone else can go. Let's be honest and really talk about UGC creation and content creation as a boomer, especially if you're new to it. I know you are watching all these other content creators who have all these great graphics, shots, different things, and you're wondering why your videos don't look the same as theirs. I decided to come all natural with the help of a filter to kind of even things out so I didn't scare you. To say, I don't think we need to look like everybody else. And we need to let go of trying to live up to the standards of the younger generations. Because let's be honest, when we try to do things like the younger generations, it doesn't come off as well. We have a different perspective on things, and we need to show that in a more genuine way. And I know for me personally, I've gotten stuck in that critique loop of comparing myself to the younger generations of how they create content, and that mine needs to look the same way.
Well, although I am a baby boomer, I'm not brand new to content creation. Obviously, my production value is extremely high, very advanced. Sitting here on the bathroom floor with the shower curtain behind me. Never makeup, no filters, like I would know how to use a filter. But she's right, you shouldn't compare yourself to other people. Just be yourself, and if people don't like you, how do I move to the next thing? No, that must be it. Did I do it before?
This is for the older generations on this app, and I'm sorry, the younger crowd is just not going to get it. Remember back in the day when we had to make a collect call? Younger crowd, yeah, you're gone. I'm sorry. You didn't have to experience that. But we had to make a collect call, and we had to record a short recording so whoever picked up the phone could hear that and either accept your call or deny your call before they got charged like 40 cents or whatever it was back then.
Hi, Mom, it's me. Pick up, pick up.
Thinking of this commercial where this guy was calling his parents and his message was, "It's Bob, we had a baby, it's a boy." Do you remember that? It was a popular commercial back then, and it got me thinking, and that's exactly how this app operates. You have to be so quick and deliver something valuable to stop the scroll so people can view your content. I know I have a lot of room to improve on to stop the scroll, but I also feel like half the time people are just scrolling the scroll. If they don't like the way you look from the first second they see you, they're scrolling. They don't like your voice, they're scrolling. They don't like that first word they see, they're scrolling. This app can be ruthless at times.
Here's another list of random shit that you can find in your boomer parents' house. Yardsticks. Boomers are always the people you can count on to have about a half dozen yardsticks in a coat closet. They also love these temperature and humidity gauges that they can hang on the wall. It's like, oh wow, I'm in a lizard terrarium. The holiday popcorn tins, the collectible tins that have the holiday images on them, along with the tri-flavor popcorn. You get the caramel popcorn, you get the cheddar popcorn, and then you get the regular ass popcorn. And they probably use the tin to store like your gloves and winter scarves in. So that way you know where they're at. It's clever, it's resourceful. These little jewelry boxes, like when you go to a store and you buy costume jewelry or something, and they put it in these little cardboard boxes, and it's got this like Brillo pad material that you could probably use to clean up a crime scene. You could probably remove paint with this. If you ever need something like this, you know, they've got it. And bonus points if the store is no longer in business. Yes, this is mine. This is from my house, and the apple doesn't fall far from the goddamn tree. Don't judge.
I asked my mom to take a screenshot of a picture on her phone, and this is what she did, no lie. She took her phone and put it in front of her iPad to take a picture, and she thought that's what I meant as a screenshot. I'm done.
I know what a screenshot is supposed to be, but I don't know how to do it, so I would do it that same way.
I really struggle effectively communicating with boomers that are my coworkers and my peers. Not ones in management roles. I get it, they're a little detached, but my actual peers, we work very differently. We approach problems very differently, and I struggle with it every single day. I really struggle effectively communicating with.
What is the problem? You complain and nothing. There's no evidence, there's no example, there's nothing, and I can barely hear you.
Allow me to provide you with reenactment of some elite parenting. I will play the part of myself and the part of my boomer mother. What are you doing? I can just feel a bit of anxiety building up, Mum. What from? What are you feeling anxious about? There's no real rhyme or rhythm to anxiety, Mum. It's just, here. Well, are you feeling anxious about netball? I don't know, Mum. I can't talk right now. Just calm down. Mum, no one in the history of being told to calm down has ever actually calmed down. Okay. Just give me a minute and let's just not talk for a minute, okay? What time do we have to leave? About 10 minutes. What are you checking your pulse for? Do you think it's racing? Yeah, Mum, it's going to explode out my throat, I'm sure of it. Come here. It's okay. Just need a bit of quiet just for a minute. All right, I'll get the kids ready. Billy! Jesse! Now, I want you to take yourself into my car. This is where scene 2 plays out. What have you still got it? Okay. You know what? Just stop it. Oh, you're right. That's made me feel heaps better. Anxiety.
I feel like I've had this very conversation. Just slight adjustments in some of the words.
I'm a boomer. Of course I'm late to this trend. I'm a boomer. Of course I bought my house for 10 bottle caps. I'm a boomer. Of course I've been scammed every day since 9/11. I'm a boomer. Of course I think Bill Clinton is the president we need right now. I'm a boomer. Of course I pay a Nigerian prince thousands of dollars in Google Play gift cards to reset my Gmail passwords. I'm a boomer. Of course I fought in World War I, World War II, and hopefully World War III.
Very resonant, very resonant.
Boomer, hi. First things first, having Jimmy dressed as a shop attendant explain what POV means. It's point of view. Like, you're the camera, okay? The phrase, back in my day, being retired, spending Gen X's inheritance, explaining that the only reason you smoked when you were younger is because doctors said it was okay, grey hair, a caravan, a weekend trip in the caravan that turns into a month, a pair of glasses from the chemist, glasses perched at the very tip of your nose, mild to moderate disdain of kids riding bikes on the footpath, believing in climate change, oh no, the ability to type with more than one finger, oh no, the ability to handle emotion, oh no, your phone on silent, oh no, student debt, oh no, being supervised when you were a child, oh no, reminding every single person ever in every single conversation ever that interest rates were 18% when you bought a house. Phrase, would you be a doll? Giving unwanted parenting advice, your kids not taking your parenting advice, after your kids not taking your parenting advice, saying, well, you're still alive, aren't you? Talking on speakerphone in public, the inability to open a PDF, not wanting to tell anyone you qualify for a seniors discount but secretly loving a seniors discount, a trip to the buffet, listening to AM radio, listening to the footy on the radio, still having a landline, giving up on technology, calling a millennial for tech support, off on a cruise, the belief that moving your tongue around will help you operate your phone. A drawer full of takeaway menus from 20 years ago, owning a house that you bought for 100 grand back in the day and it's now worth 2 mil, trip north to the apartment in Noosa, a mild to moderate hatred of all other generations, an eye roll at young people always on their phones, your phone going off at a funeral, taking an exorbitant amount of time to find your phone and switch it to silent while it's going off at a funeral, thumb placed over the camera when FaceTiming, remembering the good old days, not remembering a couple of years in the 70s, a TikTok account, oh no. An Instagram account, oh no. Franking credits, knowing how many kilometres you're getting to the litre out of your car, the inability to get a meme, Bond singlet, a hanky, disgusting. Taking a photo with an iPad, a family tree you're working on, a 5,000-piece puzzle, wondering why no one knows the meaning of hard work these days, a wallet phone case, phone clipped to your belt, a Land Cruiser Sahara, reminding your kids you got the cane at school. calling the TV remote the clicker, the phrase the music's too loud, the phrase I can't hear the TV, having an old recipe for just about everything, a medicine cabinet that's full to the brim and 90% out of date, smelling everything to see if it's still good, Sky News, reading the same newspaper you have your entire life and still believing you have a balanced view, the font size on your phone set to quadruple XL, and last one, superannuation. Okay, see you, Boomer. What do you mean you can't find your car? No, to just go into maps, it drops a pin like where you left your car. It does it automatically. What? Just, oh no, maps. The maps. What? Of course you don't know how to... Yes, I can fix it. I'm a millennial.
Oh my God, that was the best thing ever.
Boomer, hi. First,
I just want to say the first one really got to me right off the bat, which was the phrase back in, because Neve and I, little frugal baby Neve and I, we have had issues with her mocking me for using that phrase, which I still maintain I really was not in the habit of saying that often.
Hi, are you working? It's Tuesday at 2 o'clock. We need to make flights for you to come portrait in June of 2027. Okay, yes, but can we do that later? Are you busy? Yeah, I'm working. Okay, Hi. Throw away the lettuce from the news. What? From the news today. What lettuce? The lettuce. It's compromised. What lettuce? From the news today. Do you have a crock pot? No, I don't. I'll send you one. No, I don't have space for a crock pot. Did you throw it out? What? The letters. What letters? What are you talking about? No, what are you talking about? Flights for June of 2027. Look at your calendar when you get a change. Okay, yes, I will do that. Okay.
Gen Zers are calling out baby boomers for annoying workplace habits on Reddit, and here's what they're saying. They're too liberal on hitting the reply all button for emails, which clogs up the inbox. They make unnecessary phone calls and ask technology questions that can be answered by Google. They use outdated language and love wasting paper. They are apparently power hungry and are obsessed with job titles and hierarchy. And these are only a few examples that I've picked out. What do you guys think?
Those are all normal workplace behaviors, if you ask me.
Today was the perfect example of why so many people of my generation, Gen X and earlier, despise baby boomers. So I'm going to McDonald's. I'm going to get my breakfast. I had a coupon for a free sandwich, and I got a coffee. And I was going to use the mobile pickup, but all the mobile pickup spots were taken, so I had to go inside. Walking past the cars, every single one of the cars, all 5 spots, nobody was in the cars. And I go in the store, and the only people who were there dining were these older gentlemen who were sitting around a table drinking coffee. I know you've seen them. You know, everybody's seen these people just sitting around drinking coffee. That's who was in there. So I ordered my food, get my coffee. I'm on my way out. They're still there, yucking it up. I walk out. Again, the only cars in the parking lot are those 5 cars for those 5 people. Just selfishness. That's exactly why people hate boomers.
Oh my God. You have a group of 5 old men who get together at McDonald's for a cup of coffee just so they can chat and hang out for a little bit. You had to actually get out of your car and walk in? That's why the baby boomers hate all the younger generations.
Honestly, there's nothing worse than baby boomers that lecture younger generations about how they could easily buy a house if they were just smarter with their money. Like, baby boomers are the sort of people that will drive 45 minutes away and burn through $10 of petrol just so they can buy half a dozen eggs for 30 cents less. Like, don't lecture me about smart money decisions. Spare me.
He's kind of abrasive for an Australian, isn't he? Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry for the abrupt ending. I had to re-edit the original reaction video and remove something from the end because there was some music in the background that was copyrighted. And so I re-edited it. And this was it, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again really soon for some dumpster diving. But in the meantime, let's just appreciate the beauty of upside down fang face.